gospel would not have been present for this. And Pilate probably didn't go on their podcast to be interviewed about it.
This guy here is claiming that the authors of the Gospels would have had no idea what was said between Pontius Pilate and Jesus. Then he goes a little too far saying that he didn't go on their podcast. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we happen to know that Pontius Pilate actually did go on the Apostle John's podcast after the resurrection to discuss the things that had happened, and that's how the Gospel authors knew what was said between Pilate and Jesus. Now, here's the part you probably didn't know. Not only did he go on the podcast of the Apostle John, but this was all prefigured in the Old Testament. When Moses gets the commandments from God, God could have just spoken a commandment to Moses, but he didn't. He had him download the commandments from the cloud to his tablet, and this was a foreshadowing of Pontius Pilate going on John's podcast. And how did he do it? Using the finger of God. He just clicked download, got the commandments, and all of this was to foreshadow Pilate going on John's podcast. This guy has no idea what he's talking about.